Hello everybody, and this is Sir Otter7757, and welcome to another lovely origami video. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to fold k2so from Star Wars Rogue One, which is the upcoming film. This is coming up in December. That's lovely, right? I can't wait. Anyways, it is very similar to an R2-D2, only this is an Imperial droid, except for a pleat fold and a few legs, but it's pretty similar. And you'll need 1/8 of a sheet of paper and 1/4 of a sheet of paper. And that is, the 1/8 is used for the legs, and the 1/4 is used for the rest of the body. You will also need a piece of tape, a few pieces of tape actually, just to connect the legs to the body, and a pen. I'm using an ink pen to color it. But in this case, I'm not really coloring it. I'm just drawing the details because it's pretty simple. Now, let's get started. First, we're going to start it top up and fold down pretty far, but it can't be too far because or we won't have enough space for the head and the neck. And then we make a pleat fold by going like this and like this, and that's gonna be the neck. Now I know what you're thinking, k2so is really tall, that's why we're having the legs. And so after that, we're gonna flip k2so over and fold them into thirds. This will just make it so it will be able to be used as a puppet if you really cram your fingers in there. But I wouldn't recommend using it as a puppet. It's just for like memorabilia anyways. And then you flip it over and go like this. This is very similar to Tom Engelberger's C-3PO, but I made a lot of tweaks and adjustments to make it look a lot better for k2so. And that's just lovely. And so now let's go like this. Have you ever noticed that k2so kind of has this weird thing that makes it so he looks like his face has buck teeth? That's just weird. And now we're folding it a little bit like this from the neck down. I might have ripped it once a little bit, but that's just fine. It's not that big of a deal. And you fold it from the neck down to make him more skinny, and fold out the arms again. And make sure these arms don't look like wings, because if the arms look like wings, then you're kind of screwed. And we're going to do that on the other side, and we just need to fold it real good and fold it back. And there we have it. And I'm thinking about doing like a few Doctor Who episodes with where I make origami doctors and stuff from Doctor Who, like Clara Oswald. But maybe I shouldn't. I mean, there's so much stuff in Doctor Who, I'm not sure if I could fit it all and for you viewers to be happy. And now we are done with the body except for the drawing part. And now we're going down to the legs, and we're just gonna keep the legs tall, fold them in half like that, and then actually this is a very important part, that you draw 3 lines first before you do the rest of the legs, because the rest of the legs it'll look a lot better with these 3 lines drawn first. Now we're going to do a pleat fold right here to separate the 2 legs together. And now we just need to use our tape. Take a big glob of tape. Not a big glob, but you know what I mean. Flip K2so over and his legs over. Put 1 piece of tape right here, 1 right here, and take another piece of tape. And this is very important that you do this. You make this weird thing where you fold it over, the tape over each other, and that will make it, and then put the tape right here. And that will make it so it's like double-sided sticky tape, which is really an inconvenience for me to buy it. So I just use that trick with the tape. So now that we're done with the folding part, we're going to go on to the drawing part. And his face is really easy. You just like make a rectangle, a tiny rectangle, and 3 lines for his weird buck teeth stuff. Now you want to make his weird cheek sensor stuff right here. And then since he's pretty old, you want to add a few parts right there. And then just for a full effect, you want to make one eye smaller than the other, even though that isn't true in real life. It just looks a lot better when you do that. And then a dot in the middle of each eye. Make sure that's in the middle, and that will make him look a lot less full of life and more robotic. Now you want to do this 3 lines like on the legs on each side, and then a circle with a mock imperial symbol on, it doesn't have to be perfect, on one of the arms. I do the right arm because right is more of an authority arm. That's kind of weird though. Now for the chest pieces, we want to give him weird armpits things with like lining right here. I think it's his his coolers. Keep on doing that, and then 2 boxes on the left, 1 tall box on the right with 2 buttons in it, and 1 weird thingy with 2 buttons right there. I don't know why it has it. I think he's a protocol droid. I can't remember though. He might be a battle protocol droid. And anyways, there we have it, K2so. And his counterpart, or maybe he isn't his counterpart, the Imperial droid C2B5. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, leave a big like because that helps the channel, and watch more of Sir Otter videos, but most importantly, have fun. Now, goodbye for now.